Hello, everyone, and welcome back again. So, the previous episode, I talked with my sister about K-dramas. But this episode, she's here again. You thought we're done? No, we're not done. We're about to talk about something that some of us have been arguing about in the house. It's not even about K-dramas. So, I recently introduced her to Korean reality, and the first taste of Korean reality that she had was Singles Inferno season 5 that recently concluded on. And boy, did I regret that decision. I regretted that decision 50% because Damola did not let me rest. I was feeling bad. Like, why did I tell this girl to go and watch this? Damola cannot watch Singles Inferno without having a conversation every 30 seconds. She was like, okay, why is she doing that? I was like, Damola is a reality show. Calm down. Let's watch this thing. And so what do you have to say about yourself?
Guilty as charged.
I cannot lie against you.
But really, please show me one person that watched Singles Event season 5 without lamenting. And I use the word lamenting very, very specifically. Lamenting. I'll leave it at that first.
But before Singles Inferno, you didn't watch Korean reality show, right?
Nah, I'm not a fan of reality TV shows.
Oh, really? But you watch Big Brother now?
That's what I was about to say. That the only reality TV show I watch is Big Brother Ninja, and I feel like the reason why I watch Big Brother is because it's a Nigerian thing, and I just feel like I love quite a lot. Like we said in our previous, I love Nollywood, so anything Nigerian, I love. So all this Love Island. Nah,
did you watch it at all?
Never. I only follow conversations on Twitter, and when I follow conversations on Twitter, and I'll thank God that I don't watch it because I'll get pissed, I'll get angry. So it's better for me not to watch. So when you told me about, you had told me about it before.
It's because I was gisting you about it. Like,
she had told me about it before. I said, nah, it's not my thing. Don't worry. I'll stick to my K-drama and a little bit of K-pop, like 2% of K-pop that I listen to. So, but this particular one, she just said, Damola, I need you to watch this thing. She now started gisting me. And as I'm a boy that I am, I really, really needed to watch it. So I said, okay, send it to me. And she sent it to me. And boy, Sidedeye starts to lament. Even me. And I started to say, why did I even start? You should have just left me the way that I was.
Oh my God.
When I started, I was like,
no.
why are we here?
As in,
how did we get here? Who brought these people together? Like, it was quite an experience. It was quite nice.
But what was your experience of it? You've watched it already.
Yeah.
So what was your experience?
Okay. I think that my first impression would be, people are beautiful.
As in,
Like, that fine girls. Like, I might be biased, but those ladies were top notch. They were so beautiful. Like, all of them. Like, even if you are coming with the vibes of, I just want to play and go, you still feel attracted to somebody because they were all so beautiful. And they had quite interesting characters.
As in,
both good. I use interesting both in a good way and in a
bad
derogatory way. So they had quite interesting characters as well.
some people that we might not mention yet.
But we will still mention. So they had quite interesting characters, and the guys too were, people that knew how to, even if they were, I don't want to believe that they were doing it for the show, people that knew how to take care of women too. So,
But even though I still was like, sure.
no, at the beginning we had, okay, so let me say this. I always say this. Please, why did they give them carrot and tuna fish now? Why?
No, they were showing them that Inferno, they have to suffer before they go to paradise.
When this thing started and they said they should go for lunch, then they got to the place, I was like,
Okay, what are they going to eat?
where is the lunch? Because I'm seeing only raw carrot and
tuna fish.
the fish is in a can. Like,
They
Where
help
is
them
the-
with their diet.
where is the lunch? So I recently went back to watch season
3.
2.
Oh,
2.
season 2, right?
And I saw that this people in season 2 even. I watched season 3 first. I was like, no, be like this one suffered even more than season 5. Then I watched season 2. I said, but this season 2, people enjoy. Then I saw someone's tweet and said it's like somebody ran away with the budget. I said I think that this can only be the excuse. Somebody actually did run away with season 3 budget.
Did you start? They were going to fetch water too. In season 3, I was like,
5,
why
they were
now?
not even fetching water. In season, when I was season 3, they were.
Did this like that rope?
I said,
what's
what
going
is
on?
wrong?
Why are they suffering like
how
this?
bad you want them to go to paradise? What is
As in, they want
wrong?
them to be desperate enough to go to paradise. I need to escape.
Like, then, well, it was. I think that situation helps them to like reset.
That I beg, I won't leave this place.
It's not. I really want to leave this place.
I want to go to paradise.
So that was my first impression. My first impression was like, oh, they are so cool and very beautiful. Then they told them to go and have their lunch. I was like, no, don't do this to them. But that was just the general. And I think I was quite intrigued by the Inferno itself, how it was on the
How it was set up.
and how everything was just set up. So they had the games area in that small island. They really made use of the land.
Actually,
and
they had their picnic zone.
like they had pictures, booths,
Booths.
and I said, nah. Makes sense.
It made sense, actually.
Yes.
So let's talk about the characters themselves. Let's go deep into the characters. That's why we are here. So they started introducing them. Like they introduced Wu first. I think it's Kimchi they introduced first.
Yeah.
Minji they introduced.
Yes, she was the first lady.
What was your impression of Kimchi? Actually, my favorite on that show was Kimchi. Like she's my. Even when they showed her at first, I was like, this is boss energy level for me.
Okay, I think that. Okay, let me say my favorite. I would say for a lady and a guy.
Okay.
Sure, you see that carefree guy.
No, JG.
That folded his hand.
Jejin.
That's my favorite. That is my favorite.
That guy was not bothered.
When they were cooking, everybody, first impression, everybody wants to show themselves that. My guy was just walking back and forth. Even the commentators were like, who is this? No. Who is this?
Who is this guy?
And I feel like I just loved him from then. And he moving forward into the episodes, he gave I would say that I was one of the most matured guys in season 5.
Really? Was he mature?
He was quite mature. Because there were some things, I feel like there were some things that could have happened that I would have done some stupid things, but it was quite level-headed, if I do say so. So, for the ladies, I think Minji was my favorite character.
I thought you said Go-un was your favorite character.
No. I loved Go-un. I think that let me say this in comparison to Cheminasu, both of them had quite a number of guys on their neck right at the beginning of the show, but she played it better. So that was the reason why.
Don't go into it yet. Don't go into
That was the reason why I told you I loved that.
Like maturity that she played.
She was mature in letting down the guys and in even holding to the ones she held on to. She was still mature. She was not playing anyone in anyone's face. So that was what I loved about her. That you can have a lot of suitors, admirers, and
have
be really
sense.
mature about it. So that was, my favorite character was Minji, and I'll tell you why. Minji gave me this. It's not a do or die affair. She gave me this. I'm here to find love, yes, but if it doesn't work, it's also fine. I'm not going to put my life and character on the line because I want somebody to find me worthy, because I want someone to like me. So if I'm going to be if I'm going to be despicable in the midst of all of it,
yeah.
And I love it that she showed it towards the end that, guy, you can do anything you want to do. You don't have to. You can do anything you want to do. Yes, I like you, but please, by all means, do anything you want to do.
I've never really thought of her like that. That do or die affair.
She just gave me that. It's not a do or die affair. And for someone that appeared strong, she wore her feelings on her face. So if she was irritated, you will know.
You will know.
Annoyed, you will know.
She was showing it.
If she was happy, you will know. And so that's to show you that it's not as if things did not get to her, but she played it well. Oh, these things get to me. You will see on her face rather. This thing that you did got to me, but I'm not going to now be fighting.
Me too. How am I fighting with on the top of guy?
Top of a man, no, I won't do that. And that's why she gave me that bossy lady energy. Yes, when she came in like a boss. And
yeah.
even, I feel like that aura, it made a lot of the guys like her as a G.
Like
you are my G.
G,
Not
my
like
bestie kind of vibe.
my bestie kind of vibe, not love kind of vibe. And I love that. Like for a person to be able to,
She was open enough for them to come to her.
for a person to get to that level of, yes, we are here for sort of a competition, we are kind of competing, but still you can still be free with me. You can still be my friend. And I just loved that about her. That's kind of person that I want
You
to
really
be.
watch this thing very well.
I was invested. I told you. Like sometimes I'll get to one episode and I don't quite understand. I'll go back again.
What just happened?
Did we just do this? And those were my favorite
What of
characters.
Park A-Sung? What did you think about her?
So let me not lie. I didn't like her at the beginning. I felt like she was all over the guy. All over
Subin.
And for a guy that has showed you,
I'm
that
not interested.
He did show her like 2-3 times that the first time he didn't pick her. Second time they had already started talking. He had the chance to pick her to go to paradise so that they were going to. He didn't pick her again. I think that he even told her when they sat together. So there was
a point that he said it.
Where he said it too.
That he was only interested in Minasu at the moment. That he's not looking for any other.
And you were still. At that time, I thought she was going to spread her tent and just
Go for.
But
she was
saying again
too.
that she's the one guy type of. Yes, nobody said you should be so timing, but please, this is. Talk to another person. Nobody says you have to. She literally didn't talk to another person.
Actually,
except
she didn't
the
get to
girls.
know any other guy.
She was only talking to the guy, and it made me so annoyed that this guy is talking to another person. In comparison to Minji, it's soon what? If you remember, towards the end when Seunggi was going back and forth between Mena, so there was a time that Minji went to. She didn't go. She was talking to other people. But you would say that
She's still interested in Seunggi,
but she was still making efforts
to get to know other people.
Isun was not even talking to anybody. She was just so stuck up on the guy, and this guy had shown. But I feel like it paid off for her
At the end of the day.
And this life, it was that. I was like, oh, thank God she even stayed.
Because she does not stay.
But it now made her like the second choice.
Yeah, okay.
And I didn't quite like that. I'm just of the opinion that if he didn't pick you at the start, I would have loved this if both of them worked their way back together. Maybe if she had started talking to another person,
Then they came back.
Came back together. I would have loved it so much. I didn't like that she now waited.
It's until wait to be did not like Minasu
for
again.
Minasu to annoy him and for him to now see and now come back. I didn't like that she waited, but I loved their love story idea. I love that the guys who now made efforts
to get to know the
If you notice, there was a time that she even cried in an episode. Then they showed us in the last episode that
tried to resolve
he
it.
tried to talk to her and he apologized, and I loved that the guy made efforts too. But I didn't like that she now waited for him.
Is that waiting that is pissing you off?
I didn't like that.
Now let's talk about Yejin. That auntie, she was just there.
Just there.
That's the word. She was just there for me. Because she didn't make effort to do any other thing.
Do you know that there are some people that we have different personalities and different spirits? There are some people that if something do not work their way at the beginning,
They will withdraw.
they get discouraged. And I feel like that's the kind of person that Yejin is. There are a lot of people that started in the Inferno. Let's use this one for an example. Nobody picked this one at the beginning. Same as Eugene. Both of them were at the Inferno when the others went to paradise.
Yeah.
But Isun made she
has
just
this jovial spirit.
she played with the ladies, even with the ladies, and Eugene was not free.
Oh,
Even
it's
with
true.
the ladies, not
She
to now
was
talk
so
of the guys. Like, okay, when you first got to the Inferno, none of the guys was interested in you, and that's fine.
They all came back. But
Not everything is love at first sight.
Yo.
They came back. Now you had a full ass moment. You even had new people that joined. Then one of them took you to paradise. Then you could not. You were like the way she was talking was like she was already. She had already given up. Nobody did this. Nobody.
Auntie, move on.
Auntie, somebody already brought you to paradise. Can you get to know the person?
Ah.
Can you not talk about what has happened? Can we move on? That was my only problem. I guess that she was, and it can be discouraging that everybody's paired up and it's just you. It can be discouraging, but now so mix with the ladies, play with them, be free. But no, she was always by herself. No, let me say always, most times by herself. And even when the opportunity came for her to go to paradise, she was still talking about it has gone.
Let it go.
Let it go. We're already in
move on
like day
now.
6 or day 7. You're still talking about day
the
1
one.
and day 2. This is a new person. And that was what they actually said it in his confessionals, that
It turned him off, right?
turned him off, that she wasn't in the conversation. She was just talking about things that had happened. Oh, nobody liked that, nobody picked that. And there was a guy like that too. I can't remember his name now.
It's not Songmin.
That's it too. The person he liked, like,
I think he liked Goon, but Goon went to paradise
The
with
guy-
somebody else.
the guy, when he had the chance to go to paradise, I think he went with another lady to paradise, and it was okay. They still had fun. They still talked, even though he didn't like the person like that. They still had fun. Me, I feel like if I was in that Inferno, if they asked me to pair with some, I would just pair that. I just want to leave that Inferno, just to go to paradise.
Just to go to paradise and
to
eat.
enjoy myself. If I'm in paradise, nothing can go wrong. We are fine. If you don't like me, we will be fine.
But we shall eat
We
this
shall
food.
eat this food. We will enjoy ourselves. We will be in the pool. With ride nice car. What do you mean you are in paradise? You are still complaining.
Come on
So,
now,
it
see.
just turned me off. But I loved what she did at the end. It's better. Just to
Go
withdraw.
alone, yeah. She didn't pick anybody.
She didn't pick anybody, and I love that she did not put herself in the place where any guy will now be playing with her feelings back and forth. What she did was she was the one playing with herself. I like to put it like that. Nobody was playing with her feelings. So
Oh my god. Okay, let's talk about the second person I'll talk about is Lee Jo-young. That lady.
Young, my love.
Let me know before you talk. Do you know where I really like that? When they were in the pool, that game that they had to remove cap and tail from, and they paired out with criminal soup. As in the facial expressions you give at the end of the day, what's the heck? I mean, get out of here.
Yeah. I think she really wanted to go to paradise. That time. She really wanted to go, like maybe she had not. I don't know. Maybe she had not gone in a while or something. Or she wanted to go with a particular.
I feel like
person.
they were pissed off. The ladies were all pissed off with Choi so at that point in time.
So Jo-young was, and if Jo-young is she's like
She's gentle.
She's gentle, but she's also the kind of person that when something happens, she's always smiling, and that's the problem, because you're always smiling. When something irritates you, you're going to hello. And to be honest, when the show first started, I was like, why is she always smiling? Nobody would take you seriously. Why you always smiling? But they did take her seriously, and I like that, because she had this jovial spirit, and if you're around her, you will not be dull.
Mm-hmm.
So even if she sees that you're dull, she tries to talk, and you smile and all of that. And young, I love that she found that person.
She and JJ at the end of this, I was not expecting them to.
I think that they fit each other so well.
Oh really?
Because if you're overly serious, you can't be with Jejin. Jejin is very, for someone that his line of work is serious. He has
so
that
nonchalant.
carefree, dance now, you have to stick to routine.
Yes.
You have to. So his work is very serious, but I still say it again, that the first impression. What do you mean people are walking around?
And you are just walking around.
Who made
Yeah,
you
yes,
the
supervisor. Just checking and coming and checking.
Who made you?
Oga, get into the kitchen and
He
cook.
now did later say that he was allergic to raw carrots, but I don't believe him.
How you get
He did say it though. He said it. I was allergic to
maybe I skip that place.
But I was like, I don't believe you, bro. What do you mean?
To grow carrots.
He didn't actually eat the carrots anyways. He only ate the fish.
Now let's talk about our auntie, Choi. And to be candid, seriously, she was one of the
She had
person.
prospects.
She caught my attention
From
the beginning.
She's such a fine lady.
The confidence is
She's
there.
so beautiful. She had a nice stature. It's not every day you see someone that's slender and tall and beautiful.
And she carries herself,
so
well.
well.
But when she acts,
She's the kind of people where you like them from afar. That the moment you get to know her,
them. Oh, God.
and that's why I think that was the problem she had with the guys. As they were looking at her from afar,
They all like
they all
that.
loved that. The moment they took her to paradise,
There is reset button.
the moment they took her to paradise, she literally went to paradise with a whole lot of guys.
Actually, she
went
was
with
the
Sung
number
Kyu,
one
she went
candidate.
with,
She went to Subin.
Subin. She went with Sammy.
Oh, she went to Sammy
She
with
did.
Sammy too. Yeah.
She went. I think she went with the new guy. No. She
I
didn't
think
go
it's
with
just
the new
three
guy.
of
Maybe
them.
3 or 4 of them that she went back, and I don't know. They just kept. Because
And after that time, they did not take her again.
she's the kind of person where she likes to be the main character, even in situations where there's no
There's
need
no
for
concern.
it. There is no competition. So why do you want to be the winner so bad? And I'm not saying that she is. Well, I'm saying this is. It's Singles Inferno. The reality TV show is not a reality TV show where there's a grand prize per se.
It's to find love, right?
To find love. And if you have people that you cannot be with more than one guy, my love, you have to pick one. So why not just the Inferno, they stayed in the Inferno for about 7-8 days. Is it 7?
Was it? I think 9 days. I think
Thereabout.
Yes.
And if you know that you want to pick somebody that's day 4, day 5. If it's day 5, you should be already
Knowing
where
okay.
your heart is tilting towards. You might have, I'm also attracted to this person more than this person, but my sister did not pick until about day 7.
Did she really even pick? I felt like it was the situation that was at hand that Subin was no longer interested. She had to settle. Because I felt like people were like, I was on Twitter reading about Chumina because I was really interested in how can someone have this type of character. People were like, we should not hate her. I said it's not hate. People don't like that attitude.
It was a turn off to the ladies as well.
Like, what are you doing? You're confusing every other person. You are affecting every other person's choice. And it's like we are fighting like cat and dog. Because you don't know how to make your own decision.
And even, you know, it's a different thing when, inside, I'm having this inner turmoil that,
but she cannot hide it.
But she could not hide it. It's like, you go from this person to this person. And that's why.
And you cannot keep quiet.
That's the point. Why not just have that conversation with him? Or have just one person? And she later had that with Sammy, but it wasn't even.
It was not that this guy likes you. She don't brought her zone down one from the initial start.
But she knew that he liked her. So I would have preferred if she had picked a lady, and a lady would have helped her a lot more better to articulate her feelings.
I don't think she wanted to articulate her feelings.
But because she wanted to just be playing all over the place.
And she wanted to show that, yes, I can.
And you know that because this guy, like, she might not want to offend you. That's what I feel like Sammy was doing. He didn't quite tell her the truth.
Catering to her.
It was just on the surface.
I feel like I don't think you're like that. You are like that. What do you mean she's not like? She's like that. Like, I'm so sorry. I'm so invested. Like, she really, like, for someone, I loved her when she first came. Like, when she first came in. Like, if you see the facial expressions of the guy, they were like, ooh. Even the commentators were like, this is a competition, right? You get.
Only for her to just spoil the game. Like, you had 3 guys after you.
They're actually interested in you.
3 full. And you just threw everything away. In fact, the moment where Songi was irritated, I so
Paradise.
Laughed. I laughed my eyes out. Like, you could see on his face, he said, I'm out of here.
I can't do anything you want to do. I'm tired.
Like,
the way he said it, everybody felt like, wow.
Like,
for a guy to reach that level with you.
Why are you always talking? Why are you always behaving like this? Do you know that this guy likes you? She went back and forth like, she first said, this person is my number 1. This person is my number 2. This person is my number 3. Okay, that's the order, right? Good. The next episode, literally hours after, 1 day after, your number 1 has changed to number 3. How? Is that how fickle your feelings are? Like, are you sure that you... And that's why when
Minji have that I actually loved that conversation. She needed a reset button.
I was so happy. I said, if I cannot enter and come and tell you, at least somebody's telling you. Girl, I need to hold your hands when I tell you that you are not serious. You are not, like, can you be serious? That's why the girl told her, do you know yourself?
Do you even know yourself?
And I don't know why she had to cry. I'm sorry.
Do you know people were coming for Minji? That she's a bully, that she shouldn't have done that. She should have gone that. They felt like you should have had the conversation with Songyu. No, I said this is like girls to girls talk.
It would have been bad if she told Songyu. It's better she told her, and we know that the truth us, and I feel like that's what friendship is. Telling
She needed a reality check at that point
Telling
because she was
somebody-
doing too much at that point.
when you feel like you're already doing so much. Let me tell you. Let me help you.
Like, girl, can you calm me down?
Can you? Do you know yourself? You
What
cannot
exactly
find
do you
love
want?
if you don't know. What do you want? What do you like in a guy? Do you know the funny thing? These 3 guys are different. So what do you
What
want?
exactly is attracting you to 3 different guys?
And what is it in Songyu that attracts you? What is it in Subin? What is it
In Samuel.
What is it?
Like,
what do
what
you
exactly
like?
do you want, this
She
girl?
didn't know what she wanted. Like, she was just going. So whenever one person does something that she likes, oh, it took me to paradise. He has come back to number 1. This
So
other
because
person did not pick me for paradise. He has come to number 3. This other person brought food for somebody. He has come to number 2. So because they cannot show affection to any other,
She was actually jealous of other ladies. That
so you want 3 guys to be over you without speaking.
and
for
you'll be
another
drawing
lady.
them, just stringing them
So
along.
when the show ends, what should be of the remaining 2 that you are going to drop?
Exactly. They're supposed to find love too now.
And that's why I said, compared to Chiminasu, Gon was a lot more mature.
She was smart.
She was very smart with her choices.
Do you know it was at the end of the day I realized that go to had a lot of guys chasing her now.
Like at the end, like the final decision, 3 guys came to her. I was like,
Oh, that's true.
that's true. But in the show, she didn't even make it feel like, oh, this guy is with me. These guys, they like her. They liked her too. But I loved that she was very sincere as well. She went to paradise a lot of times. I feel like Gon was the lady that went to paradise the most. She went, even with Egon, I think she went to paradise 3 times with just Egon. Almost every day she was going to paradise. And she had
Mama did not eat
conversations.
too much. She was just eating fresh food.
She had conversations, like they had.
And she knew what she wanted.
She knew what-
from the start.
There was one particular time she came back from paradise and she was talking to, I think, Ju Young. She was like, she doesn't think that with, I think, is it Woo Bin?
Is he? Actually, I can't remember their names. I don't
Yeah.
know.
She was like, she doesn't think she would do well with him. Why? She said because they are not, like, yes, so they vibe, well.
I think it's Yeon Woo.
She said yes, so, but it's as if they are shy with each other, like conversation.
They can't have conversations.
And I loved that she had that reality. Like, oh, I like this person likes me, but her conversations are bland at the most. So I love that about her. But you cannot go to paradise and come back and just say, oh, it's already number 1. Why is it number 1? Why? Give us reasons. And she wasn't making sense. There was a time she was saying, oh, she was sick, nobody checked on her. Why? Are you the one they came to see at the Inferno? Everybody there, they did not come for you, my love.
I felt when she had that conversation with Sammy, when she was talking about the ladies in a very derogatory way, that was where I felt turned off. I gave them bikinis.
Then she now came to the reunion and said she did not
she
know that they
didn't
would
show it. So you meant to say that rubbish?
Hello, this is a reality TV show. So you want them to like cut out.
So yeah, that I don't want to say nasty, but that was not a very nice attitude. Like it was not. It was really not.
And if you saw Minji's face
during the reunion,
she was
oh my
like,
god, she
wow.
was like, wow.
We're going to say that
you shouldn't have given me.
I said,
like,
I love you. I love you. Like, if you were going to say that, so why did you give them?
Thank God nobody was even pampering her like in the reunion. I felt that everybody was like, oh, nice. Say it to her face that Auntie Oshileshi.
Don't be emotionally manipulative. I feel like that's what she was doing to Sammy. She was kind of manipulating the guy emotionally.
But you know, Sammy too was just forming stupid. He knew. No. He was forming stupid, but he was smart enough to check her game. But it felt like
You just like that.
let me just roll along
like
with
that.
her game. Because he saw some things that she was. And you know, at the reunion, they were not as close.
And when they were showing all of these things, it was like, wow. Oh, damn. I'm like, bro. Waiting be oh, damn.
Why not close?
Why you not there? And I feel like it too, he saw a part of her at the reunion when they were showing everything. He saw a part of her where he didn't see the Inferno as well. So
He was like irritated, right?
and my love, you cannot be living life like that. I want to believe that maybe because she's still growing, all of them, everybody's still growing. So maybe she will take this as a lesson, and
I really hope she will take it as a lesson.
You cannot behave like this. You cannot be like this.
And I hope it's for the show that she did something like this.
You
So, because
cannot
if
be
it's
like
this is how she's doing in real life, oh, they quite risky.
You cannot be like this. Like, you cannot relate to people like this. You won't have friends.
That's true.
You won't have friends. She's the kind of person where she will be competing with her friends for the littlest things.
She's very competitive. It's a good thing, but competitive in the wrong way.
It's in the wrong way. Nobody is fighting with you over these things. Like, can you just take what you want and leave the rest? Like, she just wants to.
You want to hoard everything.
You guys yourself, no. You will now be angry when they are talking to another person. You're now telling me that, because he was talking to this person, he has come to number 3. No. You can't do that.
Let's leave Jonah so smart and let's leave Amanda.
Let's
talk about. Should I say 3 more people? Let's talk about Song-Hyo.
Okay.
That's another person that pissed me off in the Singles Inferno.
I think that Song-Hyo was indecisive.
He was easily swayed.
Okay, we can go with that. He liked Minji, but I think that her age puts him off when she first told him.
Okay, when they went to Paradise.
The first time they went to Paradise. So I feel like he was now trying to like look
other options.
But he quickly had a check that there's no shaggy. You better come back. And I love that he was truthful to an extent with Minji. He wasn't like a, should I say, traitor. He didn't lie to her. He told her from the start that I like 2 people, you and Minasu. And I'm still looking at it. And the late Minji could even say this, that he had already said that. But where she was now starting to get irritated was it was already day 5, day 6, and you have still not made up your mind. Make up your mind and let me know so I don't make a fool of myself. So that's where I started to get pissed. That
after everything, still not deciding.
You went to Paradise, I think twice with Minji. In Inferno 2, you guys are always working together, and you're still. I don't want to be with somebody that cannot make up their mind, please.
She just gave me that, that Nadine and Guanil vibe.
She gave me Nadine vibe as well. When I watched season 3 and I saw Nadine, I was like, Nadine and Minji, they have similarities. Like,
Nadine was
please, I don't want to be with somebody that cannot make up their mind. But I think that season 3 is another story for that. Guanil is another story for another day. It is the male version of Train.
Is it Nadine or Asun? No, it's Asun. Nadine was in Dexy's season.
Okay.
It's Asun.
Okay, we're mixing it up.
Oh my God. That girl was... I loved her. Like, she does not take rubbish. Yes, I like you, but if you're going to make a fool of me, you can leave.
I like you, but I've not reached that level.
Don't embarrass me.
Never reached like that too.
Now, let's talk about Aegeon. I said something about Aegeon. Do you remember I said something about that guy is a playboy? Like, his vibes gave me a playboy vibes. Even when Gon was actually giving him attention, I was like, don't give this guy attention. He's a playboy. Even the way he was flirting with her, I was like, Baba, can you calm down? Calm down. She's not your girlfriend yet. You are still chatting and dating.
I feel like he shot himself in the foot.
That's stupid. That's
the little thing that I pulled at the end of,
because he wanted to make her jealous.
He really did him bad, and that was I still feel like if he had not done that, Gon would have picked him.
Because no, look at it from your point of view.
She already liked him.
You came back from even from Paradise. You're already talking about another lady. I miss this girl. I miss this girl.
I love.
But can you shut up?
You cannot be doing that. You cannot be calling another lady's name in front
of the potential person you want to date.
Why not be with her if you know that
you are going to miss her? Then you go to Paradise, Inferno. You met them sitting at the dinner table. The first thing you said, I missed you. The girl was even there. Girl was even saying it.
She was like, "What?
He has been talking about you," and you still said it again.
I think Gowon said something like irritating or
No,
annoying.
her face.
No, she didn't say something. She said something.
She said something.
She said
I
like
think
she said it
so
aside.
annoying.
So annoying. Like, why would you do that?
That's
He
a
went
big
too
turn
far
off.
and he shot himself in the foot because I genuinely feel that Gowon would have picked him if he didn't.
They
do that.
had a lot of
Because
chemistry.
the girl really liked him. She did like him a lot. I need to like that. Maybe he's a player, but he liked that as well.
He was a player. They cannot tell me that. You can't even convince me about that girl. He's a player. I not like him for anything. When I was seeing him on the screen, I was like, but he's not it. He's a lie. He's a playboy. He break these girls out.
I liked him more. I liked him when he joined. I liked him. And I liked that he didn't play with the girls. He was quick to pick the person
Who
that
he wanted, yeah.
And I respect him for that. But towards the end, he started to annoy me with pussy. But yeah, I still like him.
Let's talk about Subin. Subin.
Talk about him a bit.
And just wrap it up. Wrap it up for Subin.
Subin is the kind of guy that we have plan A or plan B.
He can't be stranded.
He cannot be stranded. And that was what played out in Singles Inferno. So Subin he liked Minasu quite a lot at the beginning. He really he focused on only Minasu. In fact, it was now looking as if his son was stupid because of the way he was doing. Even the commentators were like,
let this guy go.
Let him go. He has already picked Will. I legit felt that they were going to end up together because of the devotion he used
on Minasu.
But and he's the kind of person that will turn quickly. The moment he went from Minasu to his son,
he didn't go back.
He didn't go back. Like it was as if he brought 100% of the energy.
But when he moved from Minasu to his son, it was as if he wanted to punish Minasu. Everybody, I was part of people that felt like he was using a son, and that was where I was getting angry with him. Like, if you should make this girl bad because she has stayed though, she was devoted, but don't use that devotion against her.
I think that even his son started to feel that way.
That she said it now. She felt like,
and that was the moment she cried.
Like he was using her.
It just feels like you are using me to make somebody else jealous. But we now saw that was not
I like you.
But it's the kind of guy that he goes from 0 to 100 like
actually
this. The way he...
Do you know that I was feeling bad for Minasu at the point? She was asking him questions.
Say, why are you
asking me? I was like, I was feeling bad.
I actually paused it too.
I was like,
Another time,
Jackie,
he did something. She said something like, of course. I think he now later replayed it in his head and I said, was that Ash? She said yes. I said, sorry. I think he had to wait and replace that. Like, was that Ash?
I mean, I reset my body.
Sorry. Like,
I was feeling bad for me now as well.
He went point. I feel like he was doing that because if he was still a bit nice to her, he would falling back. So he was trying to like be a hard guy, so
like lock up straight.
Exactly. So not give himself down 100%. So. And I liked the only reason why, no, let me say, the major reason why I respected him a lot was the way he showed his son as well that
he is interested. Yes,
I'm with you. You know, sometimes when ladies, when they've chased the guy for so long and the guy gets her, they try to make them feel like, but you were the one chasing him. He didn't do that.
He gave her that assurance.
He didn't do that to her at all. He really did show her that, yes, I didn't like you before, but I'm making efforts and I like you now. And I think in the reunion, they were like the only couple that were still...
They are still dating.
They are still together.
Yes.
So in the reunion, I was like, that's nice.
And
you guys made
it work.
Makes sense. I kind of like their love story.
Now, lastly, let's talk about Sammy. Sammy is the last person I want to talk about.
No, we've not talked about the new lady that came in with Igor.
Yoon. I don't really...
She doesn't really have a storyline. But I want to say something about her.
Okay.
I like her.
Really?
I do.
I didn't really have an impression of her.
She's the kind of girl that supports girl power.
Girl's girl.
A girl's girl. That's the word. A girl's girl. She didn't have... The person she liked did not like her. That was Jejin. She liked Jejin, did not like her. But in all of the 5 days or 4 days that she used at the Inferno, she was there for every other girl. If you wanted to speak, she was there. If you needed something, she was there. She didn't even look at, oh, the guy I like is and start maybe complaining, sulking. She was still very jovial, and that was just, I just loved that. The fact that she didn't come in with everybody gave her a disadvantage at first,
because they already started
and
bonding.
yes, so the person I like now does not like me back. But what do I now do about it? I don't have to sit and now sulk, and she still made use that those 4 days or 5 days that she used, she made use of it well, and she bonded with many of the ladies, and I loved that about her so much.
Actually, I didn't really have an impression. No.
Yeah, because she didn't
really show herself like that. No,
because she already picked the person that she liked, and the guy had already bonded with another person. So
what am I going to do? Let's talk about Sammy. That guy with his English.
Oh damn! Oh damn!
The pink ball man, always picking that pink ball.
At a point, I was like,
"What we sharing? Why are you picking pink ball all the time? There's
are
nothing."
you sure that there's nothing else?
I like Sammy.
There was a point. It was like, oh, I'm getting
to go home.
frustrated.
Can I leave?
It was so true to his feelings. Like every time that anytime that something went wrong, I was going to say, it. Wow.
This is not working for me.
This is frustrating. And the way we say it, like it will just make you laugh. Like, what are you saying? Like I gave that what would I call is kind of it's kind of personality.
Carefree. Was it carefree?
Not carefree. Well, he actually did care. It was just easygoing.
Oh, okay, easy.
Yes, easygoing. It was very easygoing, and it was very he didn't really take things to heart. Like there was a time where he opened his their boxes and he didn't have any votes. Just said, that's it. Okay. And he closed it back. He went back to his room, and the way they were talking, you would think that it would
sulk.
He still contributed. Yes, when he did his confessionals, he said he felt bad, but he didn't let it dampen his spirits. He still went back to the room and talked. Another person, Eugene, the moment she didn't have anything, she was already discouraged. It was already showing on her that she was tired of the Inferno, that she wanted to go home. But the guy didn't make it feel like that. And I really like that about him, but with Choimina Sue.
I didn't like him with Choimina Sue because it gave him another image for me.
I think that's it. By himself he's so good, but with Choimina Sue, I feel like she was just using him as a sounding board.
Like a therapy session.
Like it. Oh, that's the word. Like a therapist. Like he was a therapist.
Like,
you will leave this guy and go. The moment something goes wrong, you're coming back. I don't want it to feel like I'm complaining. You are complaining. And the guy
he kept giving our audience.
I feel like he didn't create boundaries. He liked that too much.
No, he should have created boundary with Chimina. So I felt like because he didn't create boundaries, she took him for granted.
Yes.
She actually took him for granted.
Like the last option. What she fell back to.
Because that was the only option for her.
Everybody had already left her and gone.
Nobody was waiting for you again.
Waited. You now came back like after you had gone. You now came back to no. And I didn't expect that he was going to allow that. But
actually, I feel like which love is blind that big. I mean, that thing is still a pity for me.
And that's why I think I told you when I finished watching that I would have preferred he left the Inferno
alone.
Just what he did, I would have loved that he did that. He didn't make a final decision and opted out of his final decision. I would have loved him to do that, but he didn't do that.
Life happens.
That's what I didn't
like. Life happens. Now, wrapping it up. Let's wrap it up now. Like, who were some of the favorite final couples that left the Inferno that you felt like they would work? Okay, not looking at what is happening after the show, but when they picked their final pick on the show, did you feel they would work?
I really felt like Gon and
Appear
would work.
It's a lie. I mean, I didn't believe that.
Do you know why? I felt like she had seen something that we did not see, because the choice was very.
It was glaring for everybody to see that you picked this Igion guy.
The choice was weird, so personally, I felt like, oh, maybe
she felt something.
she felt something, so she would make it work. But then I also felt like Isun and Subin are going to work
Yeah.
because
The dynamics of their story.
their story. The lady really liked him, and Itui made efforts towards the end. But the others, I knew. Sure, you see Minji and Songi, I knew.
I knew it could not work.
Minji is the kind of person that does not take nonsense, and Songi looks like he's still not ready to commit. So I feel like, and obviously Minasu and Sami were not going to work because they all made you.
I felt like he did not want her to leave the paradise alone. And Itzy didn't want to leave alone.
I just felt like you fool.
It was glaring for everybody to see.
Juyong and Jejin, I did feel like they were going to work too. Yes, I think that I felt like they were going to work too. Yes, because they kind of clicked from the start, and
they showed us they had potential. Actually,
yes,
when they were actually dating on the show.
They had conversations, deep conversations, like, oh, what's this thing that you like, this and that and that. So but sure, you see those two, I just knew from which.
And even during the reunion, do you know that you watched the reunion, and when Minji was talking about, they were asking her questions that, oh, at the end of the day, did you reach out to yourselves? She said no, and they showed Songi. Songi said yes. I was like, but boy,
Minji said is that it felt like it was one-sided,
and
so she stopped.
And she actually said she went there for love. She wanted to actually find love. I wanted to find love. Yes. That Songi guy.
I feel like Minji would have done better on season 3. Is season 3?
Really?
Yes. I feel like, and this is not shade to the guys on season 5, I feel like they had kind of weak characters. I'm sorry. Compared to the guys in season 3.
Guan is set.
They are set, yes. Like, they were older guys, and they were guys who were ready to commit. But the guys in season 5 were looking like they were playing.
They came there to just flirt and
so
play.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I felt like she would have done better on season 3, because you would have seen somebody with a like mind that, oh,
I'm ready to date.
I'm serious. I'm not just playing. And maybe because of our age as well.
Yeah.
The guys on season 5 were quite young. The guys on season 3 were older. So
the age dynamics too, and I feel like Koreans really put that age thing is a big deal for them.
If you notice their body language
during the bonfire, that they all had to review.
I'm always like, what's the big deal?
They really have a problem with that age dynamics
thing. What's the big deal? Like, you came to find love, and you know that you don't know this person's age until the end. So can you just calm down?
There's even one I introduced you. That no, now you're a woman. Yeah. That one's when they were saying the age, I was like,
it's quite a lot.
That thing is plenty. I'm sure they were able to date like this. I don't believe they could date too. That age gap is too much.
Most of the guys said they love older women and all that. So
good for
am I too? If you love older women.
So to wrap this up, finally, if you had to rate. You've watched episode season 5, you've watched 3, you've watched 2. Do you watch 4? You've not watched 4. So if you had to rate them, how would you rate them?
Okay. So I would ask, am I rating them based on the characters or based on
of their overall? Be it characters, be it their the dynamics on the show.
I don't know why I'm a bias, but I love season 3 a little so much.
Oh, really?
I love
Dex's Guan is
season 2. Yes, I love season 3 quite a bit. I'll do season 3, 5 and 2. And the reason why season 2 is down there is because they suffered quite a lot, and I'm not a fan of. And season 3 was the season where they had 2 different islands, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I quite loved.
Before they brought them together.
I loved that. It brought the dynamics I didn't know it needed. Like, oh, you were here before.
Not brought you.
We went to paradise. You are coming back to this place.
No. They were just shuffling them everywhere.
So you cannot say that. Oh, I met this person today, so I like her. No, you are going to meet another person tomorrow, and you might like that person too. So I loved season 3 a little too much. I think 3.52.
3.52.
Yeah.
But if you had to rate season 5, what's the score will you give?
I give season 5 8 over 10.
Oh, that's quite high.
I maybe because this is my
first.
That was my first, but 8.
8.
I think they did well.
Okay. Thank you for talking about single Inferno with me, even though you ranted and my DMs are filled with voice
Like, my
notes.
sister went to work one of these days that I was watching it, and I legit dropped voice notes for her that when you are free, be listening to this voice because I need somebody to talk to. You cannot leave me alone in this house. And
I was frustrated. I was like, Damola,
One
you
day she was
should
already
talk to me.
sleeping.
Damola
Yeah.
woke me up.
I'm sorry, I want to tell you something.
Something. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you normal?
I needed some. All our other sister is watching at the moment.
Yeah, at the
and
moment,
she
and
has
she's
been
already started
dropping
DMing
messages.
I mean, I say it's not okay. I was like, wait first.
Can you believe this? People are
Wait,
annoying.
Wait, for you just started. You just started like yesterday. Just calm down first. You will enjoy it very
It's the kind
well
of thing that you watch and you need to talk
with somebody.
You need to talk.
That's why I
about
had to
it.
bring you. Like, we need to talk about it because I felt like I needed to express myself about season
Like,
5.
you need to talk, and it's just a great experience.
Thank
I think
you for
I'll watch more of
coming.
it.
Yeah, please go and watch
I will.
watch more. You need to watch more.
I
Go and watch Exchange. That one is about people that have boyfriend and boyfriend that have broken up. They brought
Now came
them
together.
into the house. So it's either you
Toxic.
choose another person's ex to date or you continue with your own ex to date.
Hey,
Oh, hot girl.
hey,
Oh, hotty. That
All
one
the
is hot.
Kwariski.
It's very hot.
all the Kwariski.
But guys, if you really enjoyed today's episode, please do well to follow, subscribe, like, and comment on the video. Please let me know what you want us to talk about on the podcast. Give
And
me
if you want to see me again,
sure, I beg shift. But for this episode that we just talked about, tell me what really captivated you about season 5, and who was your favorite character or person from season 5? Until I meet you on the next episode. Bye for now. Bye.